Everybody, Ben Johnson here with Teacher Moolah. Lots of questions about the new PSD longevity pay model. I'm going to do my best in this video to talk you through what I think that might look like. If you notice any mistakes or errors, please let me know so that I can get those corrected. I actually met with a teacher this morning that's wanting to start thinking about that decision that he'll make in August. He's going into year 15 this year. He's on step 13 of the new pay scale that was sent out with a master's plus 18. The year after that, he'll be moving to a master's plus 36. Currently, he has 600 hours of unused sick leave. We estimated during the next 15 years he might earn another 600 hours of unsick paid leave for a total of 1,200 hours of unpaid sick leave that he could get paid out for if he chooses to be grandfathered in. So let's go ahead and run the numbers, see how this teacher turns out with his years listed here on the left. I punched these numbers in directly from the new salary schedule with those different pay increases for the master's plus 36, and then I added the new longevity pay percentages here. My understanding is that these numbers could change next year due to the reality of the budget, so we'll have to wait and see, but for right now this is what I have to work with. So with the new longevity pay model, you can see that this teacher would be increasing their salary substantially here, starting in year 15 all the way through year 30 with a grand total of almost $50,000 in extra pay because of that longevity. So should the teacher keep the existing plan and get grandfathered in, let's run the numbers there. He'll still get the longevity pay after 20 years at $1,500, and then after 23 years $3,000, and so that longevity pay ends up being much less, $25,500, but we need to go ahead and add in the grandfathered money that he would get paid out at the end. So the current 600 hours plus possibly the future 600 hours, we don't really know what this will look like, gives us 1,200 hours. We divide that by 8 hours a day and then multiply it by the current payout rate of $75 a day, and that gives him $11,250 possibly as his grandfathered payout for unused sick leave. We total that number with the current longevity plan, and that's a total of $36,750, and so that's much less than $50,000, so really a no-brainer here. And that doesn't even consider potential raises, so I added another column here with a 2% raise. Who knows what that will look like in reality. And so if we get the raises and the new longevity pace is based on those raises, you can see that these totals increase a bit. So it's up to $55,358, so it makes that decision even clearer. But we don't know what the raises are going to look like, and we actually don't know what this longevity pay will look like as adjustments are made, so it's all a bit of speculation and a gamble, I guess you could say. But in this instance, it seems pretty obvious for him to go ahead and take the new longevity pay model. Now for a teacher like myself that's within a couple of years of retirement and already has this type of sick leave, the decision is much easier to stay grandfathered in. I'm going to go ahead and try to make a spreadsheet like this one that people can play around with until the official calculator is made, just so that they can start to think about that process, so that when August rolls around, and hopefully the official calculator will be available before then. But I know a lot of teachers are really anxious to start thinking about the math here. Now the last thing I'll mention is this concept of the time value of money, and that just says money that you receive today is worth more than that same amount of money that you would receive, say, 15 years from now. And so what that means for a teacher is if you have the discipline to invest these pay raises through your longevity pay, because you'll have time for compound interest to work over the next 15 years, this number can be much larger. It could be getting close to a six-figure number. With the grandfathered, you don't start getting that money until much later, and you don't get the big payout until you get ready to retire, and so you just don't have the time value of money, or in other words, compound interest working with you as as powerfully, and so that's another another thing to factor in with your decision. All right, I hope this helps. This is all just my best guess at how this looks. If you see mistakes, please point them out. I'll get them corrected. I'm just trying to help people out as much as I can, as early as I can. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you're having a fabulous summer.